let's face some facts real quick. People love a good remake. For nearly every medium that has ever existed, when that medium is considered old, there comes this desire to see it modernized. Bring this old thing and revamp it with a fresh new reimagining. But why is that? Are we all just hung up on nostalgia? We can't accept the new because, well, we want more of the old. Are we forever to be trapped in this never-ending cycle of seeing the same damn stories again and again regurgitated to us over and over and over again until we're finally satisfied? Maybe, I don't know. For me, when it comes to talking about remakes, there's of course the occasional thought about the potential for an old game I like to be remade. How amazing it would be to see these characters be brought back after all these years, but now with a modern coat of paint. There is one game in particular, though, that I personally believe needs a fresh reimagining, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Come on, don't pretend like you don't know what game I'm talking about. Come on, don't act stupid now. I remember playing Five Nights at Freddy's for the first time, I don't know, like 2016 or something like that. The game came out in 2014, by the way. It is a very old game by today's standards. 11 years. Oh my god, it's been 11 years. Yeah, no, this game, 11 years old now, and it has yet to receive an official remake of any kind. I mean, no, I'm wrong. I am very wrong, actually. There was gonna be a remake done by somebody else, not Scott Cawthon, I'm pretty sure, but that got scrapped. It got canned, it got shoved onto a shelf, it got shoved into the bin. It's gone. You can't play it anymore. I mean, okay, so no, there is a version that you can play, but no. I repeat, no. So, despite the fact that there is no actual official remake of Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't know, there's fan creations. There are several, believe it or not, there are several fan recreations of this game. Hell, there's a Doom version, there's several free roam versions, isn't that nice? But the ones we are going to be looking at today specifically are ones that, in my personal opinion, have the same vibe that the original did. The nearly exact same vibe. I mean, like, come on, 1-to-1. Even though I'm pretty sure only one game I'm talking about today is exactly 1-to-1 to the original. But I mean, hey, it's fine, I don't care. But first, okay, so listen, I know. God, I know. Every person on YouTube does it, come on, this isn't a new thing. Please, if you really liked this video for as shit it is, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's already pretty shit. 4 minutes in and it's pretty shit. I talk bad about myself. Oh no! But please, if you enjoyed so far and probably will continue watching, subscribe. It's right down there. Yeah, click the like button as well. That's also down there. And if you really want, I mean, you could also comment something. Comment, you ever comment something? You say words like bro, or you say words like ah, and then you say like ah! Fuck! Where'd you come from, you bastard? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Real quick, shameless plug, Twitch TV how does websites works again? Twitch.tv/Rodfred22, go there, I do fun things sometimes, like nothing.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and level with you for a second. I suck at FNAF 1. Like, terribly bad. I suck at this game so badly. I can't even put it into words how badly I suck at this game. So I please ask you to bear with me on my terrible gameplay. Okay? Five Nights at Freddy's Rewritten is a full reimagining of the original game in so many more ways than one. And, I'm losing my train. My thought, oh no. Essentially, the whole game is basically the same as the original. Everything pretty much looks exactly how you remember it, except for the fact that it's built from the ground up. There are a few more cameras, which is interesting. There's like this back hallway, there's this front entrance that the animatronics actually do go and into these cameras, which is actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. It looks like a fish. Remember the title of the game, Rewritten. So you know how the story of the original was told to you kind of loosely? You had the posters on the wall which changed to crying children, several newspaper clippings that just sort of appeared, and plus, you know, This video is gonna make me lose my mind because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, quick question, how are we keeping track of time in this game? Yes, I know. If you open the logbook, which is, by the way, I will get to that in a second. If you open the logbook, the time is displayed on the side. Your character's marking it off. How the hell does he know what time it is? There's no clock anywhere, unless there's a clock on or in the cameras that I missed, which I can't remember to save my life. I have confirmed that it doesn't. So again, I asked the question: how the hell does the character that I am playing as, which if it's the same character, it's Mike, it's Mike Schmidt, or however the hell you say his last name, how does he know what time it is? Now again, like I said, I suck at FNAF 1, so I didn't get too far in this game, unfortunately. And the gameplay loop, again, being the exact same as the original, it's fairly fun and has several new quirks that the original didn't have, such as things just sort of freaking out during the night. Like, there's like a chance that when you flip down your camera, things just start fucking freaking out, man. Oh, and the logbook! So basically, if you guys do not remember the FNAF logbook, the survival logbook that came out a couple of years ago, this game incorporates it pretty swimmingly. It's just sitting there on your desk. It is, of course, how you keep time, like I was rambling about earlier. And it's also where the ghost, which I'm not sure, again, I haven't played that much of this game, not at least to the end of the game, so I don't know who the ghost is. You know, you can, like, if it's going off the survival logbook, maybe it's his brother. I don't know, because like if you're playing as Mike in this game, Mike Schmidt is like Michael Afton, so maybe it's his brother talking to him. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'll just go ahead and do this now since I completely forgot to do it earlier. But this game was created by GameJoltUser.e, and let me tell you, this game truly was a very amazing experience. It is probably one of the best recreations of FNAF out there. Like, there are so many, and I'm going to be talking about more in this video, but this game truly does just feel like the original, just done over again. And this creator also created a remake of FNAF 2. And oh my god, I love that one as well. It's so much more in depth as well. Like, this one I like, but the FNAF 2 one is just amazing. I fucking love that. And also, this creator was going to create a remake for apparently FNAF 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, you know, FNAF 3, FNAF 4, Sister Location, and Pizzeria Simulator. Unfortunately, by what it seems, that was completely cancelled. And I cannot help but feel very saddened by that, because truly, both of these remakes are amazing. Overall, FNAF Rewritten is a fantastic reimagining of the original that creates not just its own identity as a fan game, or hell, even a remake of a incredibly popular horror indie game, but it's just its own thing. It really is. It is just its own thing. It is FNAF just done again. It is truly amazing. The games I'm going to be talking about later are also really good. But they also do their own things, like completely separate. Like, this game is just one for one FNAF 1 again. The later games that I'm going to be talking about are very different. But if you are looking for a gateway back into FNAF and you just kind of want to play the original game but not really, I would highly recommend you play this game. Truly, I would highly recommend that you play FNAF Rewritten, because again, it is just FNAF 1 again, but now with a brand new story, brand new, like, not really brand new mechanics, but you know, there's just extra small things that really immerse you into this widely similar but still very different take on FNAF 1. So, yeah. I want you to know I hate you. 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 Next week at Freddy's is a FNAF 1 remake style game created by GameJolt user yeah. Also, I got a new mic. I don't think there's a difference whatsoever, but do I sound good, Papa? And this game definitely takes the crown for being probably one of the best looking FNAF fan games out there. The game has a fully rendered office, which is kinda cool. You can look around, there's a control panel behind you. I will get to that in a moment. Even the pizzeria itself is also fully rendered, like the animatronics are fully just walking around. And once you complete the game, you can even unlock the ability to free roam around the pizzeria yourself, which is honestly the best part about any FNAF fan game that allows you to do this, just walking around the pizzeria, seeing all the cool stuff that's just lying around. Overall, again, in the looks department, this game is a 10 out of 10. Now, playing this game, however, is a slightly different story, and no, I'm not saying that the gameplay is bad. In fact, it is probably the most intuitive gameplay I have seen from a FNAF fan game. First of all, in front of you is, of course, the monitor that you use in pretty much every FNAF game to ever exist. And what's really cool about this game is that there is no phone guy whatsoever. Instead, you have this thing, which, if you heard me earlier, you know exactly my feelings on this little Something else you can do in this game is play around with the files. There's like music you can listen to. There's also these promotional ads and stuff like that. It's pretty much just you messing around on a company computer, which is, I don't know, I mean, it's good to, you know, distract you until you get jump scared. Yeah, jump scared exactly like that. Exactly like that. The gameplay loop overall is incredibly simple, but to my dumbass, you know, it becomes more complicated than it probably should be, but it's easy, I swear. It is incredibly easy. On the control panel behind you, you have several levers that allow you to do different things. The ones on top allow you to block off the 4 designated areas around the pizzeria, just in case an animatronic decides to waltz their way in and tamper with the shit in there, because I don't know why they would do that. They're assholes, I think. First, there's storage number 2, where a certain character I'll mention later is. Then there's the server room, which is where the cameras, you know, it has something to do with the cameras. Basically, animatronic gets in there, cameras get fucked royally bad. Then there's the compressor room, which controls the airflow through all of the doors throughout the pizzeria. So if you have too many doors closed at one time, the compressor room will just completely fuck up and you'll have to, you know, reset it yourself. Or if an animatronic gets in there, once again, the doors will fly open and you will be fucked for a momentary amount of time. And then finally, of course, you have the power room or the power grid room, which is, you know, self-explanatory. Animatronic gets in there, and then you'll have to, you know, turn the fucking power back on. In this game, there are technically only 3 primary threats throughout. They have, of course, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy Fazbear. That's it. I'm not kidding. Those 3 are the only animatronics to cause any sort of tomfuckery throughout this entire game. Yes, there is Foxy and another character by the name of Scrap Foxy, which is where, he's located in storage number 2, you know. But those animatronics are interesting because they aren't active. They are not active whatsoever, unlike Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie. So that doesn't mean that they aren't also a pain in the ass for a different reason, but you don't actually have to worry about them literally. As with any other FNAF 1 related game, Bonnie is a piece of shit, okay? Bonnie's a piece of shit. Okay, well, he's not as much of a piece of shit as a certain other character, but he's horrible. Oh my god. First of all, Bonnie comes from the left side, as per usual. You know, it's kind of a standard for Bonnie to come on the left side, unless you're playing FNAF 2. Bonnie has the very annoying ability to go into the compressor room, which, you know, again, is how the doors get airflow and basically what keeps the doors closed. And well, if he gets in there, you're kind of boned for like a solid while. It's not unique to him. He's not the only animatronic that can go in there, but he's the one that most frequently will try to get in there. Bonnie can also do 2 other things. He can also go into the server room, and he can activate, or as it's technically called in this game, possess Foxy, which, you know, Foxy doesn't work like he usually does in other FNAF games. Instead of having to constantly watch him to make sure that he doesn't leave Pirate Cove, again, he's just completely inactive until any one of the 3 main animatronics comes up, tampers with his controls, activates him, possesses him, whatever you want to call it, and then he will run down the hall, bang on your door, and, you know, steal some power away from you. Also, even more annoyingly, he, for some reason, correlates to whichever animatronic activated and or possessed him. So, if Bonnie is the one to activate him, he will come down the left hallway. If Chica does it, he'll come down the right. And if Freddy does it, Chica, as far as I know, doesn't really do anything, unlike Bonnie. Like, she only goes into the server room and she does activate Foxy, but Other than that, I don't think she goes into any other insane room. She doesn't go into the power grid room. She doesn't go into the compressor room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only other room that she screws with is the server room. But apparently if she does go into the server room, she has a chance of completely, like, blue screening your computer, so you have to cut off the power and cut it back on again. I don't know if that's unique to Chica. All I know is that I got a death screen that said as much, so Freddy, I think, is the most annoying one of all of them, because he can do everything. He can literally do everything. Instead of, again, in other FNAF 1 games, where you have to listen for his laughter, find him on the camera, and kind of watch him in the same sort of way that you would Foxy, Freddy just does whatever the hell he wants. He can come from the left or right side hallways, he can go into the power grid room, he can go into the compressor room, he can go into the server room, he can also activate Foxy, and he can also do one thing among many things that the other two animatronics can't do, and that is go into the storage number 2 room where Scrap Foxy is, to which Freddy can activate Scrap Foxy. Oh, again, it's something, it's just another thing you have to watch for. Thankfully, once Scrap Foxy is used for the night, he cannot be used again. He will instead be seen right outside your hallway. But it's just one of those random things that can just happen if you aren't careful and you're not watching and you're not making sure that Freddy's not being an ass. Genuinely, I would recommend that you play this game, or any of you really watching this video, to play any of these games that I'm talking about today, but this one specifically. This one, I think, is just, it's just so interesting, you know? I mean, it's kind of, it is very much like you're working a real job. There are so many things that you are actually having to manage, which, I mean, is, you know, part of the course for any FNAF game or FNAF fan game in general, but this one is just like, you have so much, but so little to just worry about, and it's interesting. I love it, and and real quick, I will do something that I forgot to do for the prior game, but I'll go ahead and do it now, and that is give this game a general rating. I think a generous rating of 9 out of 10 is amazing for this game. 10 out of 10 would be the most perfect, but, you know, there's only one that can be 10 out of 10, and it's the OG. The fuck am I even talking about? And real quick, I'll just go ahead and give FNAF Rewritten its rating. I'd say a good 9 out of 10 as well. Again, both of these games are very different from each other. One is more like FNAF 1, the original classic one that we all remember, and this one, again, is very different, and the ones that I'm going to be talking about later will also be different. But I mean, hey, that's the good thing, right? That's kind of what you want from these types of games. You don't want them to be the exact copies. You want them to do something slightly unique, which so far, pretty unique. Both of these games, I would say, are fairly unique compared to the original game. I hope this trend keeps going, because this is good. I think I picked out some good games for this video. Okay.
Hello? Hello, hello?
Hello?
Hey! If you're hearing this, then that means you made it. Welcome to Freddy's Pizza Party Palace. We've been closed for like over a decade now, so This place has seen some better days. Speaking of which, the only reason we have a security guard job right now is because
Okay, so next week at Freddy's may have been, in my opinion, the best looking FNAF game, or at least one of the better looking FNAF fan games. But this game, you just saw, it's incredibly, it looks realistic, which really adds to the unsettling nature of this game. I don't know. It's incredibly unsettling to look at these animatronic designs. Just there's a part of this game, right, where you have to after your shift, you have to go and do something on a computer or something like that, and this is just standing there next to you. Why? One thing I will say, unlike the other games that I've talked about in this video, this game is not without its variety. There are so many animatronics in this game to the point where, personally, I don't even know how you can even deal with them all. Like, there are, oh my god. So you have Freddy, of course, obviously. You have Bonnie, you have Chica, you have Foxy, you have Sparky the dog, and that's just for the main game. You could also unlock 3 other animatronics for the custom night, which those of course being the Hawk, Sienna, I think is how you pronounce this one's name, and of course Bonbon. Because Bonbon, just because Bonbon. Why not Bonbon? Of course Bonbon. Why not Bonbon? Now, because I haven't actually played the custom night and I've only played like some of the nights of this game, I will not be going over those animatronics, but I will go over the main animatronics really quick. Both Bonnie and Chica in this game are fairly simple to get rid of. Chica a little bit less so because of how kind of annoying she is to deal with, but Bonnie, on the other hand, he pretty much just does exactly what you think he does. He comes closer to your office, you know, throughout the cameras, and then whenever he's in the hallway to your office, there's no door to actually close. Instead, you have to pull down the blinds in your office to, I guess, stop him from looking at you. Chica, she's hilarious. She is one funny gal. You gotta actually find her on the cameras. I don't know why I said camera. There's multiple fucking cameras. You have to find her on the cameras, and she'll get into this like attack state is what it's called, I think, and you pretty much have to sound an alarm to stop her from attacking. I guess she just like dead sprints at you for some reason. Foxy thankfully works exactly like he does in most other FNAF games. All you gotta do is keep watch on him. If you don't, he will come and get you. You have to watch him like a hawk. Sparky is hilarious to me because he will do a little bark, and then you have to quickly find him on the cameras and then flash his ass. You have to, you know? And on the very final night, Freddy apparently activates. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what the wiki says. I should probably have played more of this game. Apparently Freddy will go around the pizzeria at certain intervals of time. Actually, no, a set interval of time, and you have to basically just flash him to stop him from getting closer to your office. Again, all the animatronics, pretty simple to deal with. Not actually, no. Playing this game is actually incredibly difficult, like most other FNAF 1 games. Again, I suck at FNAF 1, but this one I suck at quite a lot. All of these animatronics, despite individually having, you know, pretty easy ways of dealing with them, either blinds for Bonnie, or the rest of them you gotta flash or sound an alarm. No, I think it's all just flashing. I don't know why I said an alarm. I meant the flashing. For some reason I thought the flashing did an alarm. Nah, I think it's just flashing. You gotta flash everyone and look at them intently, which I don't really want to do. No, these guys are scared. These guys scare me. I don't know. For some reason these designs, they just don't look appealing to me. They scare me. They freak me out more than what's that one? There's probably a picture of it on screen. Those ones scare me a lot, but these ones, I don't know. It's just the way they look, the way they present themselves. It's freaky. I don't know why. It's freaky. I would, however, like to formally apologize to poor Bonnie, because it turns out on the very first night you can completely cheese him by just keeping the blinds closed. I did that. I feel very bad, but I won the night, so fuck it. Overall, if I had to give this game a generous rating, I'd say maybe a simple 7.5 out of 10, simply because of the fact that there's not really that much going on in terms of the gameplay. It's pretty much samey all throughout, which, I mean, it's fair. It's pretty much every FNAF game is pretty samey. But again, this game it's either you're flashing an animatronic, or you're pulling down the blinds for Bonnie, or you're just staring at them. There's not really much going on with the gameplay, other than the animatronic designs being freaky as fuck. And now, this is just my opinion. I'm an idiot, okay? I am a full-blown fucking idiot, so this being just my opinion, it could be wrong. You could have a different opinion. That's why you should play these games yourself, because your opinion matters too. Huh? I'm going to shit my pants now. What am I gonna get? What? I don't want that. You know what? Sure, why not? Why not? It's totally not gonna kill me. No. This is fine. This is fine. We're fine. I'm fine. Where am I going? Welcome to the instruction panel. Please press on the topic you want information about. Well, I know about all these guys. Freddy, scroll with the mouse wheel. Freddy is not active this night. Bonnie comes from the left hallway. Chica comes from the left. How did I read that so wrong? Bonnie comes from the left. Chica comes from the right. Flash inside the hallway quickly 3 times and make them leave. Depends on modifier. Oh, okay. If you are too slow, they will catch you, so flash quick. Jesus. When Foxy leaves Pirate Cove, he will go to a random camera, listen to his voice. Okay. Fake attack. So that means that there will be a fake. There will be a fake Chica and Bonnie coming to jump scare me. There they are, behind their curtain. Honestly, it is so refreshing to end this video off with this game, FNAF The Drowned. It is exactly as the name implies. It is the entirety of FNAF 1. Not really, the game looks completely different, but it is FNAF 1, but now everything is sort of in this drawn style, which is kind of cool. I'm just saying, it's pretty cool. It is really fucking cool. I'm just saying, it's really fucking cool. I mean, look at it. Bonnie looks like fucking Bon from... What, no, Bon. No, he doesn't look like Bon. What the fuck am I talking about? He looks like Bon, you know, from Bon, that Bon, this Bon, that Bon, Bonnie looks like that Bon, you know? This game overall is just pure fun and chaos. Kinda. If I'm being honest, it's kind of pure fun and chaos. And I had fun with it when I played it. Doesn't mean you will, but... The game uses this sort of nightly roulette system that gives you either a buff that you must utilize to your advantage, or a debuff that you must work around in order to survive the night. Thankfully, we are back to only 4 main animatronics, so that shouldn't be a problem. Never mind, Freddy's something. Freddy is apparently something. He sucks in this game. Oh my god. As you heard during my gameplay of this game, Bonnie and Chica works exactly how they do in other games. One comes from the left, the other comes from the right, but unlike other games where you have doors to defend from them, in this game, you don't. No, all you have is a flashlight. You know, we're doing it FNAF 2 style. We are flashing these bitches. Just a simple 3 quick clips. Just a simple 3 clicks of your flashlight, and they're going back to their stage. You know, bitches. Am I right? Foxy works the exact same way. Only difference is instead of coming to one of the doors, he will do a little laugh thing, and you must, you know, a la Sparky the dog style from the previous game, you must find him on the cameras and flash him to make him go back to Pirate's Cove. Now, Freddy, as I said, Freddy's, he does a different thing every single night. On night 2, you must keep your eyes glued to him. The moment you turn away, he will leave the cameras, and he will come for you incredibly fast. Oh my god, why is he so fast? On night 3, he apparently comes into your office and cuts the power. That's fun. On night 4, you must do the complete opposite. Instead of him cutting the power, you now must cut the power and sort of sit in darkness and wait for him, you know, wait for him to go away. What's that one game? One Night at Flumpty's? Doesn't that game do something similar to that? I think it does, actually. And on night 5, he simply just mimics Foxy, I think. Why, Freddy? Why do you have to be such a bitch? Now, if I didn't suck absolute balls at this game, I would probably play more of it. Hell, I'd probably play more of all of these games. But again, I suck. Is that an excuse? Not really. I should probably continue playing them, which I will eventually, one day. But I do implore all of you watching this video, the like 2 people that will watch this video, I implore you to go and play these games, support the creators, because these are some amazing games that I feel respect the original game in far more ways than just one. Now, for the overall rating of this game, I'd say it's around the ballpark of a 7 out of 10. Like, it's a great game, don't get me wrong, it's really, really great. Actually, well, no, what am I talking about? No, 7 out of 10? No, what am I talking about? No, this game's a 10 out of 10. They're all 10 out of 10s. What am I talking about? They're all 10 out of 10s. They're all great games. You should play them. You should play all of them. They're great games. And yeah, wow. This is the end of the video. Oh my god, I did not think I would make it to the end of a video. This feels weird. It feels weird to end a video that I've God, Jesus, am I stupid or something? It feels so weird to come to the end of a video that I've been working on for so long. Like, I've been working on this for so many months now, which is why the video is so disjointed, so all over the place, and I'm very sorry about that. I did not mean for that. I wanted this to be a sort of more put together video, but I am an inexperienced little bitch, so I have no idea what I'm doing. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, you know, do all the fun stuff, and I'll probably make more videos like this or similar videos like it. Like, I don't want to talk about FNAF and just FNAF. You know, FNAF's cool and all, but like, there are other things I kind of want to talk about as well, and this feels like a nice starting off point, this video right here. So, if you want to check out some other videos I've made, here are some shorts, probably on the screen right here somewhere, somewhere, right? Ooh, you know, like, got the little outro music going on. Ooh, you know, I don't know why I'm doing the spooky thing. Ooh, so why am I doing this? Anyway, thank you for watching.